If you're over 60 and noticing more hair in your brush each morning, this isn't just a normal part of aging, and what I'm about to reveal could transform everything. This isn't about expensive treatments, complicated routines, or miracle pills. Medical research from leading U.S. universities has uncovered a specific pattern of hair thinning in women over 60, and doctors are now recommending a simple, powerful food that's probably already sitting in your kitchen. But before I reveal it, I need to guide you through 5 essential foods in the right order, because getting this wrong could actually make hair loss worse. First, understand this. What you're experiencing is real. It's not simply aging, and it's not something you should ignore. Women over 60 face a type of hair thinning that is very different from what younger women experience. American and European dermatologists have studied this extensively, and the results are eye-opening. Your hair follicles don't just need attention, they need the right nutrients at the right time. Let's start with food number 5. Plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt. You might have passed it by in the grocery store, but this simple food has a unique role for women over 60. After menopause, your body's ability to absorb protein changes dramatically. Hair follicles are almost entirely made of protein, so even if you eat plenty, your hair may not get the nutrients it needs. Greek yogurt contains partially broken down protein that's easy for your body to digest, helping amino acids reach your follicles efficiently. Stanford University research shows that the probiotics in Greek yogurt don't just aid digestion, they improve your body's ability to utilize the protein essential for hair growth. Even with sufficient protein intake, if your system can't break it down properly, hair suffers. A small portion, about 3/4 of a cup, combined with a handful of berries in the morning, provides a gentle protein boost timed perfectly with your body's natural hair growth cycle, which is most active in the early hours of the day. But here's the catch. Greek yogurt alone isn't enough. Without a key mineral, your body can't fully use that protein, and hair growth may remain limited. That leads us to food number 4. Food number 4 might surprise you. Pumpkin seeds. These tiny seeds are packed with zinc, a mineral often overlooked but critical for hair health in women over 60. Studies at the University of California found that nearly 70% of women in this age group had zinc levels below optimal enough to subtly disrupt hair growth without showing clear signs in routine blood work. Zinc regulates oil glands around follicles, keeping the scalp balanced. Without it, follicles may become blocked or dry, preventing new hair from forming. Zinc is also essential for cellular division in follicles. Without enough, hair simply can't grow as it should. Here's the simple protocol. Take a 1/4 cup of raw pumpkin seeds and add them to your breakfast. Sprinkle them over Greek yogurt or enjoy separately. Eating them with protein enhances absorption, which is why Greek yogurt comes first in this sequence. Lightly toasting is fine, but avoid salt, which can reduce zinc uptake. Even with protein and zinc, many women still miss a crucial element: inflammation control. This brings us to food number 3, which has only recently gained attention among U.S. dermatologists studying older women's hair health. That food is ground flaxseed, but not the whole kind. Whole seeds pass through your system undigested, giving almost no benefit. Ground flaxseed delivers plant-based omega-3 fatty acids that your body converts into anti-inflammatory compounds, similar to fish oil but without taste or mercury concerns. Harvard research shows that as we age, our scalps develop low-grade chronic inflammation. You usually can't see or feel it, but it subtly harms hair follicles. Think of it like planting seeds in soil that's slowly turning toxic. Even if you water them, they won't thrive. The omega-3s in flaxseed calm inflammation, creating a healthier environment for follicles and stimulating natural oils that nourish both scalp and hair strands. For the best results, mix 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed into your breakfast. You can stir it into Greek yogurt with pumpkin seeds or add it to oatmeal or smoothies. Morning consumption is important because omega-3s are better absorbed with protein or fat, which is why this combination works so well. Always buy ground flaxseed in small amounts, and refrigerated exposure to air can cause the oils to turn rancid, which could actually increase inflammation instead of reducing it. By this point, you have protein for building hair, zinc for follicle function, and omega-3s to fight inflammation. But there's still one missing nutrient that many women overlook: iron. This leads us to Food number 2, spinach. Spinach is rich in iron, folate, and vitamin A, all critical for hair follicle health. Postmenopausal women often have subclinical iron insufficiency, meaning blood tests may appear normal, but stored iron levels, measured by ferritin, are low. When ferritin drops, your body diverts iron from non-essential functions like hair growth to vital organs such as the heart and brain. The result? Follicles go dormant, hair thins, and strands become fragile. Research from the University of Pennsylvania shows that raising ferritin gradually improves hair density in postmenopausal women. Spinach provides iron gently and contains vitamin C, which boosts absorption. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach at breakfast or blended into a smoothie can supply your follicles with what they need. Vitamin A also supports scalp oil production, keeping hair shafts resilient. Here's the magic. Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, flaxseed, and spinach don't work in isolation. They form a system, preparing your body to use nutrients efficiently, but even with these 4 foods, the master switch is still missing. That brings us to the number 1 food, which we'll reveal in the next part, and it's the game changer for women over 60. Now we come to the most important food of all, the one that acts as the master switch for hair growth in women over 60. Food number 1 is eggs. But not just for the protein or biotin you've heard about. Eggs contain 2 nutrients that make them truly remarkable at this stage of life: choline and a bioavailable form of vitamin D, both critical after menopause. Here's why it matters. Hair follicles have receptors for vitamin D, almost like tiny satellite dishes. These receptors regulate the hair growth cycle. When vitamin D levels drop, which is very common in older women, these receptors stop signaling follicles to move from the resting phase into active growth. Eggs provide vitamin D in a form your body can efficiently use, and the fats in the yolk help absorb and transport it exactly where it's needed. Johns Hopkins research shows that women over 60 who ate 2 whole eggs daily for 6 months, while also consuming the other nutrients we've discussed, experienced measurable improvements in hair density and shaft thickness. And the progress didn't stop at 6 months. Women who continued this daily routine for a year saw ongoing improvements, stronger hair, thicker strands, and better overall volume. Now let's talk about choline. Most people haven't heard of it, but it's essential for every cell membrane in your body, including the cells in your hair follicles. As we age, our ability to produce choline naturally decreases, so dietary intake becomes crucial. Eggs are one of the richest sources of choline in the American diet. With sufficient choline, follicle cells maintain their structure, divide properly, and support new hair growth. Without it, cells weaken, even if every other nutrient is present. The protocol is simple. Eat 2 whole eggs every morning. Don't skip the yolk, that's where virtually all the choline and vitamin D are. Scrambled, poached, fried lightly in olive oil, or hard-boiled, the preparation doesn't significantly affect nutrient content. Most women were told years ago to avoid yolks because of cholesterol, but current research shows dietary cholesterol from eggs rarely affects blood cholesterol in a meaningful way, and the benefits far outweigh any theoretical risks. Now that we've covered all 5 essential foods, Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, ground flaxseed, spinach, and eggs, let's put them together into a complete breakfast designed specifically to nourish your follicles. Here's the step-by-step breakfast that takes less than 10 minutes, but gives your hair everything it needs to thrive. Start with your 2 whole eggs, cooked however you prefer. While they cook, mix 3/4 of a cup of plain Greek yogurt with 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed and a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. If you like, add a small handful of berries for flavor and antioxidants. On the side, quickly sauté 1 cup of spinach with just a tiny bit of olive oil until it wilts down. That's it. Eggs for vitamin D and choline, Greek yogurt for protein, pumpkin seeds for zinc, flaxseed for omega-3s, spinach for iron, folate, and vitamin A. Every nutrient your hair follicles need is on one plate, working together as a complete system rather than isolated solutions. Expectations are key. Hair doesn't transform overnight. Growth is slow, about ½ inch per month, and follicles that have been dormant take time to reactivate. Most women notice less hair in their brush around 6 to 8 weeks. Around 12 weeks, the hair feels stronger, fuller, and even stylists may notice increased volume. By 6 months, new growth appears along the hairline, overall density improves, and strands look healthier and shinier. Consistency matters more than perfection. Missing a breakfast or forgetting an ingredient isn't a setback. Progress comes from steady, daily support for your follicles. Each meal signals your body that it's safe and supplied, allowing it to invest energy into hair growth, skin health, and overall vitality. Equally important is mindset. Hair thinning after 60 is common, but common doesn't mean inevitable. Your body is still capable of producing strong, healthy hair when given the right nutrients and environment. Protein, zinc, omega-3s, iron, vitamin D, and choline aren't quick fixes. They're pieces of a system that works best when all parts are present and working together. This approach respects your body rather than forcing it with harsh treatments. You're nourishing it, not battling it. Over time, you may notice less hair shedding, stronger strands, and increased fullness. Each small improvement is a sign that your follicles are responding and adapting, and these moments matter. Celebrate them. In the next part, we'll dive into tips for maintaining this routine, how to optimize absorption of these nutrients, and additional strategies to help your follicles remain active and healthy as you continue this journey. Now that you have the complete breakfast in place, it's time to talk about how to make these nutrients work even better. Timing, combinations, and small habits make a big difference, especially for women over 60. The protein from Greek yogurt is most effective when paired with zinc from pumpkin seeds. Omega-3s from flaxseed are absorbed better alongside fats and protein, which is why this breakfast works as a cohesive system. Spinach delivers iron gently, and vitamin C in the greens or berries enhances absorption. Eggs, with their fat-rich yolks, help your body use vitamin D and choline efficiently. Each component is part of a carefully designed sequence. Consistency is essential, but so is variety. You can mix berries into your yogurt, blend spinach into smoothies, or lightly season your eggs differently each day. These subtle variations prevent the routine from feeling restrictive while keeping your body constantly supplied with the nutrients it needs. Another tip, keep your ground flaxseed refrigerated and buy it in small amounts. The oils in flaxseed can turn rancid at room temperature, which would actually create inflammation instead of reducing it. It's also important to track your progress realistically. Hair grows slowly, and follicles need time to reactivate. The first 6 to 8 weeks may show only minor reductions in shedding. Around 12 weeks, you may notice improved texture and more volume, and by 6 months, new growth becomes obvious. Your hair feels stronger, thicker, and healthier overall. Remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Each day you nourish your follicles sends a signal that your body is safe and well supported. Another critical factor is hydration. Your hair follicles rely on proper hydration to function. Drinking adequate water throughout the day supports nutrient transport, scalp health, and cellular repair. Additionally, gentle scalp massage for a few minutes each morning can improve blood circulation, helping deliver these nutrients directly to your follicles. Beyond food, lifestyle choices can influence how well your hair responds. Manage stress through light exercise, meditation, or deep breathing exercises. Stress hormones can interfere with the hair growth cycle, so calming your body creates the optimal environment for follicles to thrive. Sleep matters too. During deep sleep, your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and processes nutrients, everything your hair needs to stay strong. By combining proper nutrition, hydration, gentle stimulation, stress management, and adequate rest, you create a holistic system that works in harmony with your body. The 5 foods we discussed, Greek yogurt, pumpkin seeds, flaxseed, spinach, and eggs, serve as the foundation, but these additional habits maximize their effectiveness. The body is highly responsive when treated as a complete system rather than isolated parts. Finally, let's bring it all together. Hair thinning after 60 is common, but it is not inevitable. Your follicles are still capable of producing strong, healthy strands. The key is giving your body what it needs now, not what it needed 20 or 30 years ago. The combination of protein, zinc, omega-3s, iron, vitamin D, and choline works as a team. These nutrients support cell structure, activate dormant follicles, calm inflammation, and fuel hair growth. Each breakfast you prepare is a step toward restoring your hair's vitality. Expect visible results to come gradually. Hair grows slowly, and dormant follicles take time to reactivate. Some women notice improvements in shedding first, then feel increased strength and thickness, and finally see denser growth along hairlines and overall volume. Celebrate each milestone, no matter how small. Consistency and patience are your allies in this process. Remember, this approach is gentle, sustainable, and based on science. It's not about extreme measures, expensive treatments, or miracle cures. It's about listening to your body, understanding its changing needs, and supplying the exact nutrients that support hair health after 60. You are not alone. Millions of women experience the same challenges and concerns. By sharing knowledge and creating routines like this, you replace fear with confidence and frustration with action. So, here's your plan. Start every morning with 2 whole eggs, a bowl of Greek yogurt mixed with ground flaxseed and pumpkin seeds, a cup of spinach, and optionally, some berries for extra flavor and vitamin C. Drink water, move your body, manage stress, and get good sleep. Stick with it consistently. Over weeks and months, you will notice less hair in your brush, stronger strands, and gradually thicker, healthier hair. Your body is capable of growth, renewal, and adaptation. Aging doesn't mean decline, it means learning to give your body what it truly needs now. By nourishing it with these foods and habits, you can regain confidence, health, and vitality. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Now it's your turn. Start tomorrow, commit to this breakfast and these habits, and see the results for yourself. Hit the like button, share this video with friends who need it, and comment below with your age and experience. Let's build a community of women supporting each other towards stronger, healthier hair because you deserve it.